I told you once Virginia turned Democrat that things were going to go crazy immediately. They've already pre-filed a bill that is the line in the sand for the state of Virginia. What do I mean? You're going to want to hear this one. Stick by and check this out. Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your source for Second Amendment news. If this is your first time watching a video here, I try to bring the Second Amendment news, whether it's good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, here to you as fast as possible. Oftentimes you'll see it here before anywhere else, if you see it there at all. So please subscribe if you'd like to stay in the know, and make sure you hit that little bell icon. And I also wanted to tell you, before I jump into the meat of this, I wanted to touch on two other topics. The first, it's Monday mornings, the Monday morning grind. Check out Blackout Coffee. They are a huge supporter of Guns and Gadgets, and it is their pre-Black Friday sale, 25% off site-wide with the code EARLY25. I'll have a link in the description. That's everything. Also, there's a chance to win 3 Guns and Gadgets gear prize packs. Links in the description to sign up there as well. First one's $100. The other 2 are fantastic as well. Check them out in the links below. And then I also wanted to touch on what happened. You all are aware, most of you should be aware, that my father passed away a couple weeks ago, and as a result, I'm handling things still, and I'm very thankful for all of your support. To that end, he produced a show called Biker New England TV. All right, it's for bikers by bikers, and if you ride a motorcycle, if you know somebody who rides a motorcycle, if you're into the motorcycle culture, if you want to know more about motorcycles, please subscribe to Biker New England TV. I'll have links down below. I'm taking it over. I'm taking over the production in honor of my father to keep his dream alive. And it was just getting big enough to where people around the country, major bike builders, custom builders, were on his show. And if you could help me in this, I will forever be grateful. Links down below. Biker New England TV here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Hopefully you'll be coming to a bike show or event near you if you are in New England. We'll see you there. So if you could do that for me, I would greatly appreciate it. So now let's get into Virginia. Virginia, this last election cycle, they went totally blue. The blue wave hit Virginia with the help of the communists here in the country. A lot of money was put into that state by Bloomberg and Soros and all of the Democrat kingpins and yes men and money bags. All the pimp daddies put the money into that state to get it to flip, and it worked. They have Democrat control of the House, the Senate, and we already know that the governor is a clown. He's a Democrat. And come January, once the newly elected people take control, they are going to vote on this bill. Senate Bill 16 has already been pre-filed in Virginia, and let me tell you, it is bad. If you live in Virginia and you do not know about this bill yet, I'll have a link in the description for you if you want to read it. It's 8 pages, several thousand words, but I'm going to tell you what is in this bill. I'm going to read right from the bill itself, starting on line 395. The section is called 18.2-308.8, importation, sale, possession, etc. of assault firearms prohibited, penalty. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to rip through some of this, but you need to pay attention. Virginia, you need to pay attention. Americans who are still patriotic and care about our individual liberties, they are at risk. Seriously at risk. Here we go. Number 1, it's going to ban any semi-automatic center fire rifle that expels a single or multiple projectiles by an action or explosion of combustible material in a fixed magazine capacity in excess of 10 rounds. So if you have a semi-automatic rifle, centerfire, that has more than 10 rounds, boom, it's an automatic designation of an assault weapon, or assault firearm is what they're calling it now, and that's going to be banned, and you're going to be naughty. Also, semi-automatic rifle, centerfire, it has the ability to accept a detachable magazine and has one of the following: a folding stock, telescoping stock, a pistol grip, a thumb stock hole, a second hand grip, or a protruding grip that can be held by the non-trigger hand. That's not just verticals, it's angled as well. bayonet mount, grenade launcher, flare launcher, a silencer, a flash suppressor, a muzzle brake, a muzzle compensator, a threaded barrel capable of accepting a silencer, or a flash suppressor, or a muzzle brake, or a muzzle compensator, or any characteristic of like kind as enumerated in clauses 1 through 7. Those are the ones I just read to you. So if you have a rifle that's not a bolt action or a lever action, it's going to be banned. Of course, it wouldn't be total tyranny and total control by these Marxists if they didn't move to pistols as well. A semi-automatic centerfire pistol that expels a single or multiple projectiles by action of an explosion of a combustible material that has the ability to accept a detachable magazine and has one of the following characteristics. Pistols now. A folding or telescoping stock, a thumb stock hole, a second hand grip, or a protruding grip that can be held by the non-trigger hand, the capacity to accept a magazine that attaches to the pistol outside of the pistol grip, a shroud that is attached to or partially or completely encircles the barrel, and that permits that shooter to hold the pistol with a non-trigger hand without being burned, a manufactured weight of 50 ounces or more when the pistol is unloaded, a threaded barrel capable of accepting a silencer, flash suppressor, barrel extender, or forward hand grip, or any characteristic of like kind as enumerated in clauses 1 through 7. So just like the rifles, now pistols, these are obviously the AK-AR pistols, all right? This covers everything, the PCCs as well, as long as it has a rail, a forend, a vertical grip, an angled grip, a stock, a magazine, banned, okay? And there are no grandfather clauses in this bill. So we already are banning, should this pass, and you know with 100% control of all the power in Virginia starting the first week of January, this is going to pass. The governor is salivating to make this into law. So this is as good as done in Virginia. Now we're going to move on to shotguns. A shotgun with a revolving cylinder that expels a single or multiple projectiles, blah, 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 blah. Or a semi-automatic shotgun that expels a single or multiple projectiles by action of an explosion, blah, 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 and includes one of the following: a folding or telescoping stock, a thumb hole, a pistol grip, the ability to accept a detachable magazine, a fixed magazine capacity in excess of 7 rounds, or any characteristic of like as enumerated in the clauses that I just read. So we're going to take almost all of the rifles off the market in Virginia if this passes, and they're going to demand you turn them over. Watch. Pistols and shotguns. So, shine up your blunderbuss, okay? Get your pirate pistols ready, because that's what they want. They want revolvers, lever action, bolt action, okay? If you're not seeing red already, just wait. It is unlawful for any person to import, sell, transfer, manufacture, purchase, possess, or transport any of those assault firearms. It keeps going. Any person who imports, sells, barters, transfers any firearm magazine that is designed to hold more than 10 rounds of ammunition is guilty of a Class 1 misdemeanor. If you are not in a state that has had this happen to them yet, don't sit there and say because it can't happen here, because it will happen there. It happened in Virginia. Are you guys and gals paying attention? You have to get off your asses and vote for the right people. If you say, I'm too busy, I don't want to go vote today, these asses get in power, and we have nobody else to blame but ourselves. Red flags being abused and people laughing at the Constitution doing it. And now, the ultimate control by the Marxists in certain states, to include Virginia, in which they're going to try to strip the residents there of all of their Second Amendment rights. Unless, you have a blunderbuss, something like that. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? What are your comments? What are your concerns? Write down below. And until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a weapon. Take care, everybody.